The love story of Sultanah Asmahan and the Egyptian prince, a romance between two empires. In the winter of 1887, as the Ottoman Empire was under the rule of Sultan Abdul Hamid II, 1876–1909, a grand reception was held at Old's Palace to welcome an Egyptian delegation representing Khedive Tawfiq Pasha, the ruler of Egypt at the time. Amidst the formal atmosphere, the eyes of Sultanah Asmahan, daughter of Sultan Murad V, met those of Egyptian Prince Ibrahim bin Ismail Pasha, the grandson of former Khedive Ismail Pasha. Their encounter was brief, but at that moment, they both realized that fate had brought them together despite all obstacles. While the Ottoman Empire was facing internal conspiracies and European pressures, Egypt had been under British control since 1882, even though its rulers were still theoretically subjects of the Sublime Porte. This situation made any relationship between an Ottoman princess and an Egyptian prince unacceptable, especially since Khedive Tawfiq was keen on remaining aligned with the British. Nevertheless, Asmahan and Ibrahim began exchanging secret letters, delivered by Aga of the Harem, Suleiman Pasha, one of Asmahan's loyalists, using the hidden corridors of the palace. As their love grew, the two lovers managed to arrange secret meetings in the gardens of Dolmabah's palace, where Asmahan would visit her mother, the wife of Sultan Murad V, who had been secluded in the palace since 1876. Beneath the shade of ancient trees, they vowed to find a way to marry, yet they knew that watchful eyes were on them at all times. One night, a spy close to Sultan Abdul Hamid saw them together, and the news soon reached the Sultan's ears. Sultan Abdul Hamid II was a cautious man and would not allow an uncalculated alliance with Egypt, especially given British influence. Asmahan was summoned to the Sultan's court, where he confronted her directly and ordered her to be placed under house arrest at Beylerbeyi Palace on the Bosphorus. Meanwhile, Prince Ibrahim was forced to leave Istanbul immediately, and the Sultan secretly instructed Khedive Tawfiq to ensure his complete removal from the political scene. Asmahan did not give up. With the support of an Ottoman military officer loyal to her father, Murad V, she planned to escape to Egypt. The plan involved her disguising herself as a concubine and taking a boat to Galata port, where Ibrahim was waiting for her aboard a ship bound for Alexandria. However, at the last moment, the Ottoman secret police, Old's espionage network, discovered the plan and set up an ambush at the port. The accounts of what happened next vary. Some say that Asmahan was returned to Old's palace and lived her life as a prisoner, while others claim she was exiled to a monastery in Bursa, where she spent her remaining years in solitude until her death after Abdul Hamid II was deposed in 1909. As for Prince Ibrahim, it is said that he lived in exile in Europe until his mysterious death. Regardless, their story remained whispered through the halls of Ottoman and Egyptian palaces, a love that defied politics yet was lost between the pages of history.